Hello there. I'm the Geico Gecko. I know what you're thinking, and you're right. The makeup people for these commercials do a fantastic job. I'm getting ready to do a commercial for the American Rodeo Association. Pretty good, huh? But enough about me. That's not what we're here to talk about. In the very near future, you'll be taking the first round of ISTEP tests, and the teachers and staff here at BMS want to ensure your success. So they put together this batch of infomercials to inform and motivate you. Now, I've been instructed that these spots had better be educational, or I'll be sitting in a cage in some kid's basement with a sun lamp glaring down on me. So, pay attention, please.
We are farmers. Bum, 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 bum.
We use the information we learn in class every day.
Measuring feet, calculating how many bushels per acre, and using an enormous amount of adjectives to describe how our crop was this past year. Our teachers strive to show us how we can use what we learn in school in the real world.
The ISTEP test seeks to find out how you can use the information to answer a variety of questions.
So make sure you do your best on the ISTEP. We do our best every day, or you don't eat.
Let's pass ISTEP. Bum, 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 bum.
Oh, hi, I'm Peyton Manning. Painting a masterpiece like this one is a lot like writing an essay. First, you paint broad strokes, like making your outline. Then, you switch up brushes to your detail brush like this one, and you write your sentences, adding supporting details to get your point across. You'll do well on the ISTEP.
Hey, did you know that our school can improve its grade even more if our students show growth on their ISTEP scores?
Everybody knows that, but did you know that Mr. Dupes loves to do karaoke, but he changes up the words?
I'll tell you what I want, what I really, really want. I'll tell you what I want, what I really, really want. I want you to pass, I want you to pass, I want you to pass. If you want to pass the ISTEP, you gotta do your best.
Hey kids, just some last minute friendly reminders for ISTEP. Remember to
get a good night's sleep,
we also want to
eat a good breakfast,
remember,
be on time for school, show all your work on your test, and relax, be confident.
Hi, I'm Peyton Manning. Walking back and forth like this might seem like a waste of time, but really it's not. I can use this time to organize my thoughts and plan out what I'm going to do today. Pacing yourself through the ISTEP can be a very good thing. Don't rush. Being the first one done will not get you a cookie. So pace yourself, organize your thoughts, and pass that ISTEP. Organize your thoughts and pass.
My students in 5th period today were just doing phenomenal. They were just clicking away with those checks for understanding.
Hey Connor, Mrs. Pearman was going over Yes Ma'am in class yesterday. The last part is the hardest. What was it she said?
I don't remember. Let's see if this works.
Like a good teacher, Miss Pearman's there.
Hi kids! So, let's go over Yes Ma'am just one more time. Remember that first M is where you use your own words to answer the question, but remember to restate the question before you answer it. Then you have the author part in the middle. That's where you give textual evidence. Make sure that you say in the text it states, and then either directly quote it or put it in your own words. If you directly quote it, you need quotation marks. Then you can give more textual evidence if necessary, and then that last part's a little tricky. That last part is where you use your own words and you explain why your evidence was important to answer your question. Got it?
Yep.
Standing. I wish Mrs. Redmond would have been there. She would have been so proud of those students. Oh my goodness, look at the time. I haven't even started my lunch.
Hi, I'm Bacon Manning. Baking a feast like this one right here is a lot like taking the math portion on the ISTEP. First, you gotta look at what all you're going to bake. Just like on the ISTEP, where you gotta look at all the questions you've got to answer. Then you go through and you cook those first. Just like on the ISTEP, you want to answer the ones you already know how to do first. And check your answers when you're done.
I've got the most exciting news. Did you know that right here, Boonville Middle School improved their ISTEP score by a whole bunch, while the rest of Warwick County went, "We are the best in Warwick County." Didn't you know that?
Everybody knows that. Did you know Mrs. Ebbingkamp was a college cheerleader?
No.
The Name Your Right Answer tool. It works like this. You read the questions thoroughly and you eliminate 2 wrong answers. And then you have 2 answers to choose from. You reread the passage and you reread the question. And then when you are done, you choose the answer that best fits the question. And don't forget to get a good night's sleep and eat a good breakfast and focus on the test. I'm Flo, and don't forget to use your Name Your Right Answer tool.
Hi, I'm Parkin Manning. Parking a vehicle is a lot like doing well on the ISTEP. First, you get everything planned out, you stay focused, and you guide your way back into the spot. Just like you would use "yes ma'am" on the ISTEP. Yes ma'am. That sounds so polite. Use "yes ma'am" on the ISTEP.
I don't know who this clown is pretending to be me, but he does have a good message. Do your best on the ISTEP, and you could be a champ like me. Do your best on the ISTEP. Omaha.
So, there you have it. Some good advice for all of you to heed. Now, I believe later on today, your teachers will be doing checks for understanding on this, so keep the notes you took handy. Doing your best on the ISTEP test could raise your score 15% or more.
Everybody knows that, but did you know one time in high school, Mrs. Redmond